I slept on air mattress on Mac. No money, no hope of blowing up off rap. Brought his heart around, she cut her out, double back.
What up, y'all? It's your boy EJ, and you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the first episode of EleMent 51. And so, like, this episode gonna really conclude like the introduction of like the brand and the project we looking to succeed moving forward. And so, like, yeah, pretty much just got a few things to really go over so y'all can get a whole like image of what we trying to build here. And yeah, you got anything you want to add or not?
Yeah, just to add on to what he was saying, we got a big we have a big inspiration, right? We're starting this podcast, for one, because we want to give out a message to the youth, right? To educate them on some things, right? Just get out stories, make people laugh. This podcast is not going to be just an educational piece, but it's also going to be like a piece for a sense of home, right? If you out on a drive, you want to listen to us to get a nice laugh or to get some motivation, you're going to get that here. You feel me? And that's all I got. You can take over.
And most of y'all might be asking or wondering, right? So why are we here? So he kind of touched on it a little bit. Why we here is really just like, just to, bring different people on, whether that's like athlete related, stocks related, finance related, rapper, anything, really anybody can be on here, really, just to get a better understanding on their background. Everybody got different backgrounds. Some people, what I'm saying, is afraid to, speak up, and they be in a dark place where if we interview somebody that's like in a similar situation, it can bring light into them and it'll make them feel better in a way. Because we all humans at the end of the day, nobody robots. So we try to really just bring anybody just to either learn something or have funny stories or really anything for real. And, we've been talking about this like the last couple months, and we finally bring it to life with the production and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just trying to see different backgrounds and how they was raised and their ambition and stuff like that. Another question that one of y'all might be wondering is like, why y'all should be tuned in on what we trying to build. So I feel like the audience should really be tapped in and really like tuned in just to see our vision. I feel like we funny, we super authentic. Like, we ain't gonna really change for nobody. I mean, this is how I act on a day-to-day basis, and he gonna act the same way on a day-to-day basis. So we ain't really putting on like no front, and everything's just yeah, super authentic. And I feel like y'all should be really tapped in on what we trying to build, just to see different guests that's come in. Y'all might learn something. Just really like real genuine support. Y'all really see the vision. I mean, this is the first episode, but we've been talking about like things down the road, which y'all, this is going to happen eventually, but you just got to start somewhere and hopefully inspire other people to start doing things, whether that's social media or shit, really anything that we really want to do, start it sooner than later. Like, for me, I wasn't really like a social media type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was more so like I was trying to stay off social media, be super low. I feel like I stopped like being on social media like my first year of college. I feel like high school, I had my little fun experiences, and after that I kind of just locked in until like really now. I mean, like last year I was thinking about easing back into it, but I feel like now it's pretty much trying to be uncomfortable in this situation so I can grow and just really network with other people and stuff like that. So that's that's the reason why we want to bring the audience and kind of see the vision of what we're trying to build here. What's going to happen moving forward? So moving forward, we still trying to. So we already got a social media platform, like Instagram and stuff. We making a TikTok, YouTube and stuff. So that's in the makings. And then we bring in. We already have like a list of guests we plan on doing. So the schedule, we'll be posting on our Instagram story. So I don't know, we're gonna do once a week, twice a week. That's still something we still trying to figure out. But typically we're gonna do we're gonna try to bring a guest every week. Or yeah, that's the plan every week. And let's moving forward is keep trying to elevate and see the like analytics on like each episode so we can just improve just as a brand by itself. Some of y'all might be wondering why we even like brand ourselves as Element 51. So
We thought of Element 51, and the funny story is like, you should have seen what we started with. You know, I hit E up. I was like, man, we gotta figure out our brand name. And the first thing I said, how you feel about Shawnee? No, it was Rick and Marshy.
Bruh.
Yeah, it was Rick and Marshy, and I didn't think of it. But my girl did. I was like, let me text him and see how he feel about it. He was like, you should get your ass whooped for that.
that's great.
And I was like, all right, well, next one. And then I started brainstorming with my girl. I'm like, I like these words. I like the word core. I like the word element. I like the word inspire. I want something like that. And then element really hit. And I texted E, how you feel about element? I think you had said something about something 30, right? Or was it, what number was it? It was some number.
38 conversations.
38 conversations. He said 38 conversations. I was like, how you feel about element 38? And then he was like, that's smooth, but we could emphasize. No. He said that's smooth, but it was something. But anyways, we ended up with, I asked him what his favorite number was. His is 5, mine is 1. And then we just made the 5-1 at the end. And then element, y'all gonna see like the E is capitalized. That's for his first name. M is capitalized as mine. And here we are.
Plans for the future for our brand. So I'm giving y'all a little sneak peek. So like eventually as we start to grow, we plan on like doing studios, like in-person live studio episodes. Then as we grow up and more, trying to like implement other stuff too, like day in the lives. Just let me see, day in the lives, like vlogs, kind of like behind the scenes stuff, like kind of what we doing behind the scenes now that y'all can't really see. Make a video of what we do behind the scenes so you can really see the production of what we trying to do. No, that's all like in the near future though. I mean, we still learning, just trying to grow because we both in school. We both working. We still got shit we got to do. So this not really like a main priority. Kind of just something to do on the free time. But as we like keep moving forward, it's something that we're gonna like sit back, watch the analytics, see what we can improve on, then just go from there. Then the social media platforms, we're gonna put that like on the screen. So we got an Instagram up, a YouTube up, and then by the time this episode drop, we should have a TikTok. And then if we have any more, we're gonna put that down below. But we're gonna really start being active on Instagram and stuff, like being live and all that stuff, really. And all our updates and stuff is gonna be on that Instagram too. So goals for 2026. So goals for the 2026, definitely want to reach at least like 2,500 like followers on the gram. And then trying to get like trying to get at least 30 guests in a year by the end of this year. I feel like those 2 goals that I had in mind.
I feel like those are easily attainable, especially if we consistent. I think one thing we should add as far as goals, I would say I don't even like using the word try. Analytically, a goal of ours should be like, this is specific. It's more like consumption rates and looking at, are people watching our content or are they just skimming through it? We won't, because I seen the analytics. I was looking at some stuff today. Apparently, so how people make the most money off of like YouTube, Spotify, it's about how much of the video people watch. It's not about the views, because people can click on it, watch it for 2 seconds, that it can count as a view, but they don't count it by that no more. So that's how we gonna test that out. I think that's a goal we should try to reach for. Is just how long can we keep people attached to our content.
We had this plan like a couple months ago, but it's probably, what I'm saying, do it sooner than later. So anybody out there, what I'm saying, got a dream or something you want to do it sooner than later. Because the more you procrastinate and say, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next month, you're just holding yourself back. You know what I'm saying? Because we all think like that. It's so hard to think the right way. And I read a book about that. It's so hard to think like positive, and like we always think negative, so our body just adjusts to it. Because our brain is really powerful than any part of our body for real. So whatever we think, our body's going to adjust to it. So as soon as you get that mindset, like, okay, I'm trying to do it today, or like, I'm trying to do it tomorrow morning, or as soon as possible, you might as well just do it. Because that's better than like you going home after work, laying in bed, sleeping, waking back up and working again. Rather than you going home, trying to not, if it's social media, try to do like two TikToks a day. And then the next week, try to do like, just keep on progressing here and there. Then you can really start seeing the change in your life. Not just social media, just like discipline builds discipline. It builds a lot of like traits in your life that's really important. Just like for you just to grow just as a person, not just really as like an entrepreneur. So that's really my main take about it. But yeah, this shit gonna be just us, man. So if anybody feels some type of way, I mean, shit, it's them. So yeah, that's my
bro.
That's my take.
We gonna build a family. We gonna build a culture. Eventually, we gonna build an empire. And for those who locking in with us now, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for sure. We got a special guest for our next episode. A special guest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much, but y'all gonna see soon. Though y'all gonna see soon. But I'm gonna be a way better Aladdin though. This shit first episode introduction, so we can kind of explain what y'all gonna be like seeing from now on. So yeah, I feel like. And then, like, if y'all want to, like, get into, like, the episode or whatever, y'all got to DM the Instagram. And then, yeah, to DM the Instagram, then we'll try to get back to you as soon as can. But,
we going to make them work for that spot. Y'all got to DM, y'all got to follow, and y'all got to share our podcast. And screenshot that person subscribed to our podcast on all our platforms for real. Because if people really want to do that, it don't take that long. You just go to this app, YouTube, subscribe. You just go to the Instagram. Okay, let me follow you. Come on now. You do the same thing with all your other celebrities. You follow them on here. Do the same thing with us. If you want to go on this podcast, we holding y'all to that standard. Only high level standards over here, man. Shit. For real, because we already got our guest list. Because if y'all coming into ours, we got to adjust certain things. So yeah, we gonna make y'all follow and shit. Let's wrap this up, man. I think we got covered everything.
Bruh.
Was there anything else? You had any other questions?
No, shit, that's really it. Keep it short, simple. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what to expect. And shit, y'all just gonna see like the production of how we grow. That's it.
Bro, people been irritating me lately. Oh my gosh, bro. I be wanting to beat niggas' ass. But everybody, bro, like, and I need to stop doing that because that's not good for my head. All right, I'm about to close it out. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This ain't really an episode; it's just an introduction. Stay tuned. We out. Deuce.
Drug in the place, and right now I'm in lap. The top feel better than the bottom.